Hey everybody, this is Nora and you're watching Nori Lori's Keto and Health. I am coming at you today with my week 16 transformation update. We're going to talk about my weights, what they're doing this week, if I've got them back under control, and some non-scale victories. So let's get started with this. So I am going to be breaking my fast with a variety of things, as you can see here. I've never tried the Choc Zero before, but I hear the white chocolate's the best, so I'm going to try that out. Here is some chocolate crinkle cookies that I made. I've got a video up. I'll be putting that up in the cards for you. I've got some ham chipped up, so what I'm going to do, and I've got my Wonder Bread mix ready. I'm going to make some Wonder Bread chaffles. I'm going to warm up the ham and fry me an egg to put on the bottom of that, put the ham on top, and put some cheese on it, and have some cucumber to go with it, and that's going to be lunch. So let's get this started. Alright, so in my day of eating, you've seen that I have Wonder Bread. Again, it is one of my favorite breads, and if I'm going to make a chaffle, it is to be a bread replacement, so I like to go with Wonder Bread. I'm going to go ahead and put that recipe down in the description. That way, if you want to make it, that you can too. So I'm not going to make you wait. I made a prediction last week, and that was that I would get back down close to my lowest weigh-in, which was 199. So the big question is, did I even come close? So let's go ahead and insert that weigh-in right here. So I came close to my prediction. My prediction was 199 something. With my lowest being 199, I would have been just happy to be in the 199s. I didn't quite reach the 199, but I got close to my prediction at 200.4. Now, we're going to talk about my weight. It's been a roller coaster. I've done daily weigh-ins. I hate doing daily weigh-ins because I really hate to see how much of a roller coaster my weight is. But this is the holiday season, and I'm doing a lot of things differently than I don't normally do, and I just want to show how it affects my weight because we're going to talk about that. So I have my handy dandy little notepad right here, my hand. Sorry, Mom. My mom always told me, don't write on your hand. The ink poisoning. Sorry. So let's back up to the weigh-in before the following Friday. We're going with that Saturday. I was at 200 even. Pretty good. Sunday, I jumped up to 202.3, so I jumped up 2.3 pounds. Monday was the winner for weight gain. Yeah, it's 204.2. Yeah. So Tuesday, I weigh in at 203.6, so I started coming down. Tuesday is also a day of alternate day fasting, so you're going to see how fast water weight comes off when I do that, because Wednesday I weighed in at 200.2, so that was 3 pounds and 4 ounces down overnight. Alternate day fasting is the bomb for me. I love it. So Wednesday I eat. So Thursday my weight jumps up 202.8. That is up 2 pounds and 6 ounces. And I didn't splurge. So Thursday is another alternative day fast or alternate day fasting. And so I weigh in on Friday at my weight, 200.4 pounds. So yeah, my weight is kind of all over the place. So let's talk about what's going on and why I'm having all these different fluctuations. I have no lies to tell you. I'm a carbaholic and I'm a binge eater. I didn't get to 293 pounds because I had great resistance to the foods that I liked. I did not. Sugar is a domino effect for me. It brings in the binging. So, I'm trying to bring you a lot of content. It's the holidays, so I have a lot more dessert type things. I'm trying to do food reviews and product reviews and blood glucose and ketone readings. So I have stuff in my house that I just don't normally have. And it shows in my weigh-ins. I have a very hard time. I'll be like, one little snack isn't going to hurt me. But one snack turns into 2 snacks. And then the dessert types, they're gone come Monday morning. And if they're not gone Monday morning, they're gone by Monday evening. So I'm making these things, and they're triggers for me, because with me, I taste sugar. It doesn't matter if it's Swerve or monk fruit. That sugar hits my tongue, and it just escalates these things in me, and it makes me go and grab 2 more. A couple hours later, 2 more. I really need to be just putting out some for a couple of days and putting the rest in the freezer, because I get in the freezer, let them thaw out and stuff like that. But I don't, and I have nobody here at the house to help me eat this stuff up, because they're like, it's keto stuff. And that's not an excuse. I know what I need to be doing, but I'm not doing it. And so my binging is better. Normally, I would have binged on whatever I was having in one day, one sitting, honestly. So I am binging, but it's over a course of days. And the second part of the equation is we're at the time of the year. You can already see the lighting isn't good. It is overcast. It's rained this morning already. We've had snow already. It's just that time of the year. We get a lot of rain. We get a little bit of snow here and there, and it's cold. It could be 20 degrees one morning, the next morning maybe 30, and maybe the next morning is 40, which I can handle really well, but you'll have wind blowing, cold wind. So I'm also struggling now that I'm not 293 pounds. I'm not this furnace that I can go walk out in capri leggings or active wear and a shirt and a light jacket and I'm fine. No, I am in the 200s, low 200s, and if I get cold, I'm cold. I have that chill. And then I'm trying to warm up, and then I get hot and I start having hot flashes. In those extremes, only in those extremes. So I'm going to go and I'm going to walk on the days that I can. I'm not walking every day. I'm trying to walk every day, but there's just some types of weather that I know that makes me cold. So I'm not going to walk on those days. So I think it's time for me to start doing PiYo, which is Pilates and yoga together. It's continuous movement. I love it. And I've said this before, I love it, but I hate it. I love how the way I feel, but I hate doing it. That love-hate relationship. But I think that's something that I really need to be doing at this time of the year so that I am continuously active. I'm using up those glucose stores that's storing in my body from all these desserts that I'm trying to do to, make content. So let's just see if I can get this done and get started with it. I mean, I know what's going on. All I can do is bring it under control, smack my hand, say bad Nora, and move on and make my next meal keto. This is why people who have addictions relapse. There is just certain things that trigger. And this time of the year has been very triggering for me because we always have those goodies. I'm doing what I normally do. I am making these goodies to give content to you all. So it's my struggle and I will work through this. So let's go on to something a little more positive. Let's talk about non-scale victories. What kind of non-scale victories have I been having? And heck, what kind of non-scale victories are you having? Put them down in the comments so that we can all celebrate together. All right, so I love talking about non-scale victories. Those are the things that you're just sitting there one day and you realize, oh my God, something's changed. And it's made you remember something that's happened before. So I'm just coming up with a couple of them off the top of my head. And probably the first one is my rings. And it's a pretty common one. People will notice that they lose a lot of weight or bloating in their fingers. I'm no different. I put a Snuggie on the back of them. Sometimes if you watch some of my recipe videos, you'll notice that sometimes I'm not even wearing my rings because I am afraid they're going to drop in my batter or I'm going to knead and they're going to go right into whatever I'm kneading. So yeah, I put a Snuggie on them. I'm not ready to resize them yet because when I get hot or if it's during the summer, they tend to bloat up a little bit, or if I gain a little bit of water weight. It's one of the first places that I'll gain water weight, and it kind of indicates to me what's going on. So I don't know if you noticed, I got a little sore there on my lip. It's a fever blister. I used to have fever blisters all the time, and now they only sync up with hormone changes, aka my menstrual cycle. But I used to get them all the time, and I could get 1, 2, or 3 of them at a time, and I would get canker sores in my mouth. And I can't even tell you the last time I had a canker sore. Yeah. So ladies, if you tend to have fever blisters that sync up with your monthly cycle, go ahead, put a comment down in the comments and let me know. Let me know I'm not all by myself on this. But I'm hoping this is good news because they generally come right before or right after, and they don't always come every time. So another thing that I've noticed is I have consistent source of energy. I could be running from the moment I get up in the morning until the moment I go to bed at night. My husband actually says, well, it must be nice to have so much energy. Well, it is. Used to be after I would get done cooking supper and we got done eating and all, I was done for the night. I would get the dishes the next day. Now that's not the case. I may just look into my kitchen and be like, I better load that dishwasher, or those certain things need to be hand washed, or I think I'm going to make a snack, or my husband would be like, what I'm really craving. I'll be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, I can make that for you. And he'd be like, no, you're resting. Like, no, I have a consistent flow of energy all day long, and it's nice. So without further ado, I am going to be putting out a video this Friday on Chalk Zero Peppermint Bark. We are going to do a glucose and ketone video for that. So you do not want to miss that. You want to see if I have any kind of reaction to that. I'm hoping not, because I really like Chalk Zero. Like, they're really good. And the macros are excellent on it. So I would be really sad if I couldn't have, I would still have them like on my Fridays when I weigh in and then work the rest of the week to get it off. But anyway, stay tuned for that on Friday. And here's my motto. Your journey begins with you. If you don't start it, or if you overcomplicate keto, you'll never get started. So go ahead and pick a meat, pick a fat, pick a vegetable too, and just get started. You can always critique it and change it as you go. Bye, everybody.